The top stories. The government launches 2 new initiatives aimed at enhancing long-term economic stability and investor confidence, and a new 9-member National Honors Awards Committee has been appointed by the Governor General. The details on these stories and more after the break.
I think you don't measure up anymore. You never pick up on any of my signals. I think we should stop seeing each other. I went to courts and I realized size does matter.
Say goodbye to your old TV and hello to a new one from Courts, bringing Christmas home.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. First, in local news. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says the government is moving to strengthen oversight of major investment legislation and the country's Citizenship by Investment program as part of a wider push for transparency, sovereignty protection, and responsible development. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has established an ad hoc advisory committee to review the Special Sustainability Zones Authorization Act. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew made the announcement during his first roundtable press conference of the new year on Thursday. He said the committee held its first meeting on Wednesday, January 7th, describing the discussions as constructive and candid, with members openly examining the purpose, structure, and public concerns surrounding the law. Dr. Drew said the review will continue over the coming weeks, after which the committee will submit a report with recommendations and possible proposals for legislative amendments or procedural changes. The Prime Minister stressed that the review is not linked to any specific development proposal, including the widely discussed Destiny project, which he said has not been formally submitted for approval. This has nothing to do with any specific plan. This has nothing to do with Destiny, Dr. Drew said. He reiterated that the intent of the law passed last year is to balance attracting investment with protecting the Federation's sovereignty, constitution, and legal system. The objective of the Act is to become attractive for investment while protecting our sovereignty, our constitution, and our laws, he said. Dr. Drew added that the review will determine whether any gaps exist in the legislation and recommend changes if needed. There cannot be a court system outside of our court system. There cannot be a police force outside of our police force. Security must remain with our national police, he said. The Prime Minister said the law already requires proposed developments to undergo scrutiny and public debate before approval, which he described as a departure from past practices. He pointed to the controversial prison project under the former administration as an example, saying the public was informed only after major decisions were made. Dr. Drew said as many as 25,000 citizenships were offered under that project, with details shielded from the public for scrutiny under claims of industry secrecy. Citizenship does not belong to any individual or administration. It belongs to the people, he said. He also rejected recent remarks by former Prime Minister and People's Labour Party leader Dr. Timothy Harris, who described citizenship as a product. Citizenship is not a product. It is the highest office of any sovereign nation. It is sacred, Dr. Drew said. He said the SSZ law is already encouraging national debate on major developments and pledged that his government would return to Parliament to further strengthen the legislation if necessary. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister also announced 2 new reforms to the Citizenship by Investment program. The measures include introducing a residency requirement for investors and collecting biometric data from applicants worldwide. Dr. Drew said the reforms are part of ongoing efforts to restore confidence in the program and attract reputable investors. We are serious when we say that we will make sure that we do what we have to do to put the CBI program in good standing, he said. He noted that since taking office in 2022, his administration has increased the minimum investment threshold, strengthened due diligence procedures, improved transparency, and converted the CBI unit into a statutory body for stronger oversight. Dr. Drew also said St. Kitts and Nevis has led efforts to establish an Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment regulatory framework, creating a shared oversight authority among participating OECS states, modeled on Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. The government says both initiatives are aimed at protecting national sovereignty while maintaining investor confidence and long-term economic stability. In other news, the Governor General has appointed a new National Honors Awards Committee consisting of 9 members to oversee nominations for the country's highest national awards. Acting on the advice of the Prime Minister after consultation with the Leader of the Opposition, Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert appointed Mr. Clive Saunders as chairperson. The appointments were published in the official Gazette dated November 27, 2025. The other members are Patricia Martin, Sandry Rollins-Elliott, Dennis Merchant, Dale Phipps, Erickson Cumberbatch, Aldrisa Burke, Trevor Blake, and Nadine Natta. Members will serve for a term not exceeding 3 years. The committee is responsible for reviewing nominations of citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis and making recommendations for national awards, including the Order of National Hero, the Star of Merit, and the Medal of Honor. The National Honors Awards Committee plays a key role in recognizing outstanding service and contribution to the nation. After the break, University of the West Indies graduates from St. Kitts and Nevis are being recognized for outstanding academic achievement, and the Eastern Caribbean Law Year is set to open on Monday.
For Hosford's Value Mart. Today I'm going to be asking some lucky customers one simple question. Why do they like to shop at Hosford's Value Mart? So let's go see what they have to say.
I shop here because they have everything I need.
I love shopping at Value Mart because, well, one of the reasons is the parking space. You always have parking space available, easy access, and I can get anything that I need here. It's a one-stop shop.
Because you get certain things cheaper at Value Mart.
Always shop smart, shop Value Mart.
Shop smart.
Shop Value Mart. So thank you to all the lucky customers who told me why they like to shop at Value Mart. So now it's my turn. I love to shop at Value Mart because it has all of my favorite snacks, it has reasonable prices, and for my dad, it has very, very, very good parking spots. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Bye everybody.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Welcome back. Graduates from St. Kitts and Nevis are being recognized for outstanding academic achievement at the University of the West Indies Global Campus. Members of the class of 2025 participated in a virtual graduation ceremony held Saturday, January 10th. The University of the West Indies Global Campus celebrated the accomplishments of dozens of students from St. Kitts and Nevis during its 2025 virtual graduation ceremony. Among the graduates is Teresa Clark, who earned a certificate in criminology. Simona Rogers received an associate degree in science with distinction. Jacinta Bass Harris graduated with a Bachelor of Education degree, earning first-class honors. Candy Andrew earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Social Sciences with first-class honors. Also graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Social Sciences were Novelet Benjamin, Lavanna Brooks, Sharon Burnham, Sanjay Keynes, Carisha David, Hannah Debison, Keandra Hanley, Shaniqua Henry, Tessa Marius Gilbert, Safia Seaton, and Latanya Weeks. Several graduates earned first-class honors in social sciences, including Zadia Brown, Aisha Keynes, Anastasia Cush, Jamaica Doctrine, Dario Douglas, Shamara Gordon, Taryn Hendrickson, Dimitri Liebert, Cassie Martinborough, Shavana Paris, Ishmael Ramsey, Zion Samuel, Deneen Slater, Shania Taylor, and Alan Ward. The achievements of the class of 2025 reflect the continued commitment of young professionals in St. Kitts and Nevis to academic excellence and national development. University officials congratulated the graduates and encouraged them to use their education to contribute meaningfully to their communities and the wider region. The Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court will officially open the 2026 law year on Monday with ceremonial proceedings across the region, including observances here in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court will mark the start of the new law year on Monday, January 12th, under the theme, the ECSC, Justice That Endures, Anchored in Independence, Strengthened Through Trust. This year's host member state is the Commonwealth of Dominica, where the first sitting of the Court of Appeal for 2026 will be held. In St. Kitts and Nevis, activities begin with a church service at 7:45 a.m. at the Wesley Methodist Church on Seaton Street in Basseterre. That will be followed by a ceremonial procession through Church Street, Liverpool Row, Ford Street, and West Independence Square Street, ending at the S.W. Tapley Seaton Court Annex on East Independence Square Street. An inspection of the Guard of Honor will take place in front of the Charles Amory Building in Fortlands, opposite the War Memorial and Cenotaph. A special sitting of the court is scheduled for 10 a.m. Unlike the past 4 years, simultaneous sittings will also be held in the other 8 member states and territories of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. Acting Chief Justice, Her Ladyship, the Honorable Madame Margaret Price Findlay, will deliver the feature address live from the court in Dominica. The church service will be broadcast live here on ZIZ TV and streamed online via the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service media platforms and social media pages. The Acting Chief Justice's address will also be streamed live on SKNIS platforms, the court's website and Facebook page, as well as on UETV. Members of the public are encouraged to attend the church service or follow the proceedings through the various broadcast and online platforms. The Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court was established in 1967 and serves as the Superior Court of Record for the OECS. It has unlimited jurisdiction in 6 independent states: Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as well as the British Overseas Territories of Anguilla, the British Virgin Islands, and Montserrat. Those ceremonies officially signal the beginning of the judicial year for the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court across the region. Coming up in regional news, a Minnesota woman has died after an apparent shark attack in the United States Virgin Islands, recording the second such incident in just over a month. The details after this break.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, Comunidad Latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable. More than service, we're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Happy New Year! Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running January 8th and January 24th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, $13.79. Duncan Hines cake mixes, just $6.99 each. Peter Pan peanut butter, $12.99. Stone Ridge ice cream, $18.99. Essential Everyday fries, just $14.99. Ocean Spray cranberry drinks are $12.99 each. And now our very low weekly
Value deals! Essential everyday mayonnaise, $20.99. Actu microwave popcorn, $7.99. Essential everyday broth, $9.99. Essential everyday lasagna, $6.99. Essential everyday dish detergent, $8.99. White Ranch shampoo and conditioner, $5.49. Shop smart, shop value man. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
Welcome back. A Minnesota woman has died after an apparent shark attack in the U.S. Virgin Islands, the second fatal incident of its kind reported in less than a month. Authorities in the U.S. Virgin Islands say a 56-year-old woman from Minnesota was killed Thursday following an apparent shark attack while swimming off St. Croix. Emergency services received multiple calls around 4:28 p.m. reporting that a woman had been bitten at Dorsch Beach, according to Virgin Islands police. Fire and emergency medical crews responded and confirmed the woman had lost an arm during the attack. Officials initially believed there may have been a second victim, but a search of the area by St. Croix Rescue found no one else injured. Police identified the victim as Arlene Lillis of Minnesota. She later died from her injuries. Virgin Islands Governor Albert Bryan Jr. expressed condolences to the victim's family. In a statement, he said, quote, "Our hearts are with the family and loved ones of the victim and with everyone who witnessed this tragedy. We are grateful to the bystanders who acted immediately to render aid and to the first responders who worked urgently and bravely in an effort to save her life," end quote. Authorities have not yet determined what type of shark was involved. According to USVI Shark Diving, species commonly found in the area include Caribbean reef sharks, hammerheads, lemon sharks, blacktip sharks, nurse sharks, and tiger sharks. Police say the incident remains under investigation. The death marks the second confirmed fatal shark attack in less than a month. Last week, authorities in California confirmed that 55-year-old Erica Fox died after a shark attack in Monterey Bay, where she had gone missing in December. And last August, a 63-year-old American tourist was seriously injured during a shark attack while spearfishing in the Bahamas. Authorities continue to urge swimmers and beachgoers to exercise caution and follow safety advisories when entering open waters. Coming up in international news, protesters flooded the streets of Tehran as nationwide unrest continues for the third week. We'll have the details in a moment.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
In international news, nationwide protests against Iran's theocratic government have entered a third week, with activists reporting a sharp rise in deaths and mass arrests as Iranian leaders issue new threats against the United States and Israel. Protesters flooded the streets of Tehran and Iran's largest... Protesters flooded the streets of Tehran and Iran's second-largest city overnight Saturday into Sunday as nationwide unrest challenging the country's theocratic leadership crossed the two-week mark. U.S.-based activists say at least 538 people have now been killed in violence linked to the demonstrations. According to the human rights activist news agency, 490 of those killed were protesters, while 48 were members of Iran's security forces. The group also reports more than 10,600 people have been detained. The Iranian government has not released official casualty figures. With internet access restricted and phone lines cut, verifying events inside Iran has become increasingly difficult. Activists warn the information blackout could allow hardliners within the security services to intensify a violent crackdown. Iran's leadership, facing its most serious challenge in years, has blamed the unrest on what it calls foreign agitation by the United States and Israel. During a live broadcast session of Parliament Sunday, Speaker Mohammad Bagher Khalibaf warned that U.S. and Israeli forces would be, quote, legitimate targets, end quote, if Iran is attacked. Lawmakers were seen shouting, "Death to America," as Khalibaf praised police and Iran's Revolutionary Guard, including the Basij Parliamentary Force, for standing firm against protesters. He also issued a warning to demonstrators. The people of Iran should know that we will deal with them in the most severe way and punish those who are arrested, Khalibaf said. He added that in the event of an attack on Iran, American military bases, ships, and what he called the occupied territory, referring to Israel, would be targeted. It remains unclear how far Iran is prepared to go. Any decision to launch military action would rest with the country's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The U.S. military says its forces in the Middle East are positioned to defend American interests, partners, and allies. Israel says it is closely monitoring the situation. An Israeli official confirmed that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke overnight with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, with Iran among the topics discussed. Activists say the death toll is likely to rise as protests continue and security forces tighten their response across the country. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Here's a recap of the top stories. The government launches 2 new initiatives aimed at enhancing long-term economic stability and investor confidence, and a new 9-member National Honors Awards Committee has been appointed by the Governor General. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.